With very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right away, they'll change the look. Fields going to throw right away. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Now it's Fields. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Now Fields. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3. Now Fields going to move him around. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Again, Fields. A check down here for Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And now an audible here into something else. Henry again. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. So here's a 3rd and 14. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. In motion, the tight end. Second down, another carry for Jackson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. From his own end zone, Fields. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. On 2nd down, here's Fields. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Fields changing the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a 1st down throw. Fields going deep for Diggs. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Stephon Diggs, 60 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
In motion right goes Adams. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Adams, the man in motion right. Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand. Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close. Field's going to change things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 65 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far. Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Justin Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fields on 1st down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Fields going to move him around. look to throw here on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Randy Moss, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
John Randall dropping the hammer.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They go play action with Jackson. It got his man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Adams, 85 yards.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On first down, it's Fields.
He completes it to Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give to Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields changing the play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
To throw is Fields.
Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now a give. This is Bo running left. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Michael Strahan with a tackle for loss there.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. John Randall able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. They go play action now. Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken from just outside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Field's going to change things up here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Again, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st down, Fields. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They get to him for a loss of 4.
And it brings up third down on the sack.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
Third and long. It's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A first down carry for Henry. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that will bump the lead up to 26. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Play action. Now Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw is Jackson. And it's complete to Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. John Randall bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here we go.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Here's Fields. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Fields going to move him around. They'll look to throw again. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll start this drive, and right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Travis Kelce from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he will take this one home. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here in London.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw.
Eluding the pressure. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. They go play action with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And
it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's Fields now on second down. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Fields changing the play. Back to throw now on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown Seattle. Justin Jefferson from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now they'll change things up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Second and 10, Fields again.
The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
On second down, here's Fields.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Fields.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Field's going to change things up here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Diggs has it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Fields.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
John Randall, his 2nd sack of the night.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Here we go.
On first down, Fields. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing again is Fields.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
On 2nd and 10, Fields.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Fields now to throw.
Henry, as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. John Randall in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Justin Fields
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he brings it back to right around the 26. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. To throw right away, here's Montana. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On second down, Montana. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
First and 10 for Montana and company. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run again with Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw, Fields. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Travis Kelce, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On first down, Montana. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They will look to throw. Montana. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be fourth down. Gonna try to throw for it with Montana. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Fields changing the play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now it's Fields.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football?
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
To throw is Fields.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Fields.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Shotgun. Here's Montana. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Here we go, son.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
And Diggs has it. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Fields going to change things up here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Fields.
Under pressure, they got him again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This taken in right around the goal line.
As Sanders has it poked free.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And incomplete on the deep ball. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Montana to throw. Caught! It's the tight end, Kelsey, for a Dolphins touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10. Fields now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now Fields going to move him around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
To the air again, Fields.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Back to throw, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Fields.
That is caught.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And now an audible here into something else.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Montana. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, here's Bo.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Here we go, son.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Looking to throw on second down, Fields. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on third down, Fields. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. Henry up the middle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 9. Here's Fields. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Now Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Fields changing the play. Inside handoff, Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Looking to throw. Fields. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Justin Jefferson. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here in England. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. They start the drive with Peterson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Off play action, Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. Oh, good move. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Fields. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Fields going to change things up here. Henry again. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Now a give to Peterson running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
off to Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll send Moss in motion right.
Now it's Fields.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. To throw is Fields.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
On 4th down, Fields. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right.
And this one too low.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Fields.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
29 yards.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. So just 3 yards on the completion there.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Fields.
And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Throwing again is Fields.
And this is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here's Fields.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bruce Smith, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. This will go to Henry out wide.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Here is 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry. Bowling his way in. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here complete to Kelsey. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Fields changing the play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Fields.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Back to throw, Fields.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by DeMarcus Ware. And he will
take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 39, Fields. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Again to Henry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now second and 9. Looking to throw. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
From the gun on third down, Fields. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. Here we go on fourth down, Fields. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. Up to the 20.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second and 7 from the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Fields. End zone Justin Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Fields.
And Diggs has it.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Fields. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
To the air again, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw is Fields. He'll drop this down to Peterson.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Peterson.
And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down.
Here we go.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed him back and set up 3rd down.
Forced out to his left. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
They snap it to Fields. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
The tackle for loss goes to Bruce Smith.
They'll come up now on second down. Fields.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Travis Kelce, 61 yards.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Fields going to change things up here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All eyes on Fields.
Complete, the tight end Kelce.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Fields.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Fields.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The former Viking, Paul Krause with a pick.
And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So the victory here for Seattle. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, we know.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here in London.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
Fields now to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, it's Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Here's a diving catch right side. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Kelce, 52 yards.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
To throw is Fields.
That is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Throwing again is Fields.
And down he goes.
they sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on second and long. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Taken down at the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Fields going to move him around. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Derrick Henry. 47 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. A shotgun snap. Fields.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Harold Carmichael, 73 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Fields.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They snap it to Fields.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On 1st down, Fields.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Bengals. DK Metcalf, 45 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Fields changing the play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
27 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Powering his way forward.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Fields on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
Now it's Fields.
He'll find Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42.
Again, Fields.
And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Fields now to throw.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
On first down, it's Fields.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Fields throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Fields throwing again.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Here's Fields now on second down.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 43-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's Fields.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
He's into space past the 25. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown!